Yeah. I mean, we're just trying to, again, just, right now with where we're at, just trying to make sure we, one, just get through practice. We got some bodies, some kids need some rest, and some bodies need to be healed right now. So just moving some guys just in case we get in a situation where we have to make some moves later in the year where we have to put our best 5 out there.
Is everything okay with Cortland?
Yeah, he's fine. Everything's just precautionary. He'll be good to go.
Is there a time in school when you think you guys need to abandon the run and throw? It seems like you've done a little bit quick.
Yeah, it's like I said, earlier on the deal, we're running the ball really efficiently to start the game. Like I said, in the Oregon State loss and the Utah loss, we're somewhere around 6 yards a carry, 70, 80, 90 yards rushing, in the half. And then we get down a couple scores and we're playing catch up. And so if we can keep it close, I think we can continue with the game plan and move forward, kind of like we did in Colorado, San Jose, some of those games like that we had high, for us, high yards, number of yards rushing. So, but yeah, that's something that I said, when we come one dimension, it's very hard to play ball. There's good coaches out there, and so it's going to be hard to play efficient football and move the chains to get the points that we need if you can't be multi-dimensional on offense.
What would you like to see from Jonah and Cortland going forward?
Like I said, more consistency. I feel like with those guys, it's kind of, they kind of have a rough game and then they play well the next week. That's the way it's kind of been the last couple of weeks. They'll have a rough game, go in there and play their best game. Have a rough game, respond, come in and play their best game. So, if it holds true, these guys should play well this week. So, but no, they're young. It's part of growing pains playing the freshmen. And but like I said, they're good. They work their butts off, and if we can build consistency in that position, we'll be a lot better up front.
Looking back at last week, with some of the flaws, was it more on the communication end? Was it on the execution? Was it spacing?
It was from our standpoint up front, just not doing your job. I mean, it was one of those things. Point out to the right tackle position. There's 2 instances where you got a kid who's really smart, one of the smartest football players ever coached, just thinking about too many things, trying to be perfect instead of just doing your job. And on one hand, you're happy and excited because you got a kid that can process that much information and think about the things that he's thinking to help him gain an advantage during the play. But on the other hand, he's probably thinking about too much, and it caused some errors in there. And I think it happened on the left side too as well later in the game. And so, like I said, on one hand, I'm happy because they're understanding kind of what we're teaching, what we're coaching. Problem is there's a little bit too much information. I think they're trying to do a little too much at times, and it led to some bad plays in the pass game.
So during the game, how do you slow that process down for them?
You just got to get them to relax. Try to get them relaxed. Do your job. Focus on what you're doing. Don't try to do too much. And like I said, we got unbelievable kids, and they want, they're desperate to go out there to make sure they do everything they can for the team to win. And so, sometimes they press a little bit and just try to calm them down and make sure that they understand it's to be a hero, just do your job.
Do one more. From a coaching standpoint, what are you focusing on this week, bye week?
Fundamentals, that's the biggest thing. I thought, the way we practiced the week before, I thought we did everything right in practice. Just with the bodies that we had on scout team, we kind of just fit things up and didn't really work on the fundamentals of finishing, and that showed up in the game. A couple of third and shorts that kind of led to us kicking a field goal that we didn't make. But right now, the biggest thing is fundamentals of finishing right now. That's something that didn't show. I thought we had things up pretty well, but we didn't finish blocks. So whatever we got, I think our yards per carry was decent, but we had so many more opportunities for more yards if we just finished blocks and finished downfield, things like that. If we'd done that, I think there's a lot more yards we got in that game, and it might have changed the outcome of that game as well.
Thank you, Coach.
No problem.